be playing the pictures. Those are the pictures, viewers. Those are the biggest pictures of the day. In the middle is DK Shivakumar, who has met with Mr. Kharge, came all the way from Bengaluru. And he's, of course, a man, viewers, who's under the scanner for corruption. And he has so much sway in the Congress party. This is rather surprising because the last I checked, the Congress won Karnataka on one plank, which is corruption. They said that the BJP was corrupt. It was a commission sarkar, though there have been no charges that have been proven against anyone in the BJP government. There are allegations, like there are allegations and cases against Mr. DK Shivakumar. Viewers, the Congress party has forgotten, and they are willing to court, to listen to DK Shivakumar. It just makes a complete mockery of the plank on which the Congress fought this election. But that's a different matter, viewers. We'll probably address that in the debate that will ensue. But on the other side is Mr. Siddaramaiah. And Mr. Siddaramaiah, viewers, is sitting there. He's a senior most leader. He's been Chief Minister earlier. He also, by the way, has some cases allegedly pending against him in the Lokayukta. But again, as I said, that's a different matter. And he, many people would say, would be the more deserving candidate just because he has the support of the MLAs. Now, viewers, the tussle over the Chief Minister's post in Karnataka has entered a very, very critical phase, as you can imagine, with both Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar refusing to relinquish their claims over the Chief Ministership. The issue threatens, viewers, completely threatens to divide the party, to leave it completely effete. I mean, both these individuals are putting their personal interests far above the interests of the Janta in Karnataka. Panicky party managers have placed the entire issue now at the door of the High Command. They don't know what to do. And the High Command, viewers, is a two-word code to mean the Gandhi family and a couple of other darbaris. The leaders might have been elected by the Janta, but the Chief Minister will be selected, if you please, by the Delhi Darbar. In fact, panicky Congress managers are only too happy to refer the matter up to the Gandhi family-led core decision-making group. I've already told you, viewers. Now sample this. This is how each one of these senior Congress leaders with so much experience is saying, no, you know, High Command will take decision. Watch, listen.
Both are tall leaders, both have worked very hard, and both are popular. Therefore, the legislators have given their verdict. Let the leadership now process the verdict, and then the decision will be announced.
Well, our observers have given the reports. On the basis of the report, Congress President will talk to all our top leaders. Then he will take a call. Things are in the process. Once the process is completed, you will know the result. BJP has to say why they took one time to appoint the Maharashtra Chief Minister, why they took 15 days to appoint the Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister, why they took 10 days to appoint Assam Chief Minister. Then let them not teach us the lesson. We know what we have to do, and we are under the process, and we don't get the call from the Nagpur to appoint our Chief Ministers like them.
No, it is only 3 days matter. 13th evening result came. Today 16th morning we are sitting. BJP took 18 days. No report, no delay, nothing. Smooth.
Viewers, ideally it shouldn't have even come to this. Why? The issue should have been settled by the legislator party. Randeep Singh Surjewala says, oh well, the legislators have decided. If they've decided, then why don't we have the Chief Minister? The matter should have been left to the MLAs to settle through an open vote. You sent 3 observers, their viewers, to do what? I don't know. To come back with a sealed envelope. And whoever the legislators have voted for should ideally be handed the Chief Minister's post fair and square, viewers. Unfortunately, the lust for power demonstrated by the two contenders, and there are some others also now who have said, no, we are also deserving, means that these individuals, these contenders, are unlikely to even heed the decision of the legislative party, which is the supreme authority, viewers. All this business of Gandhis will decide, Rahul Gandhi will say, no, I like this guy more than the other. It shouldn't even enter the picture. Indiscipline means that now the final decision will be taken by the High Command. Now, this is fraught with consequences and risks. As we know, a selection is always a poor substitute for an election, viewers. The Congress only needs to look at the past. The High Command has not had a great record in settling intra-party leadership feuds. Often, the intervention has made matters worse, even leading to splits in the party. Now, viewers, I always bring to you the hard facts. They're indisputable. And they're on your screens. Why? So you can get closer to the truth. And so that we can have a better informed debate also. And I want to open this up. And I want to, viewers, talk about Rajasthan. You remember, viewers, the High Command's decision. They picked Gehlot as Chief Minister. The fallout is that Sachin Pilot has gone in an open rebellion. In fact, it's so bad that just yesterday, Sachin Pilot issued an ultimatum to Mr. Gehlot, saying that if you don't crack down on corruption, viewers, we will, that is Pilot and his group, will start a dharna that won't end. In Punjab, viewers, last year, Captain Amrinder Singh went head-to-head against Mr. Siddu. The High Command's decision, they made Siddu the Punjab Congress chief. The fallout was that Captain Amrinder Singh floated his own party in 2022 and merged with the BJP. In Assam, Tarun Gogoi versus Himanta Sarma. High Command's decision, back Gogoi over Himanta for Chief Minister's post. The fallout is in 2015, Himanta quit, joined the BJP and became Chief Minister. And in fact, viewers, delivered. Not just the state of Assam, but some others in the northeast also to the BJP. Madhya Pradesh, Kamal Nath versus Jyotiraditya Scindia. High Command's decision made Kamal Nath Chief Minister. Fallout 2020, Congress government fell with Scindia and 22 MLAs quitting. Entire government went. Viewers, this is the situation. I just want to quickly go across once again to our reporters on the ground and get a sense really of what is happening. Are we even going to have a decision? Niyamika is there. Niyamika, you've been following this absolute fiasco for 2 days as the scene shifted to Delhi. Are we any closer to a resolution? Niyamika, what's happening?
Well, the Congress party is unlikely to take a decision today because now, just now, a few minutes before Siddaramaiah has left from the residence of Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge, and before that, Mallikarjun Kharge also held a separate meeting with DK Shivakumar. However, now it is being stated that Siddaramaiah has gone out at the residence of the Congress General Secretary in charge, KC Venugopal, and a meeting is still going on. However, it is also being informed to us that it can be expected that Mallikarjun Kharge will now hold consultations with the central leadership, that is the former presidents of the Congress party, both Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi, and then only a decision will be taken. However, the most crucial point is that whether Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge will be able to convince both of these leaders, Siddaramaiah as well as DK Shivakumar, to accept the decision that is going to be taken by the Congress High Command or not.
Niyamika, I'm just going to ask you a simple question. What's the confusion here? I thought that the legislators in the CLP had decided. They have chosen somebody. They should just announce it. Party over. That's it. What's the big deal? Why aren't they respecting the choice of the people of Karnataka as expressed through the CLP?
Absolutely. Unfortunately, as all these elected MLAs have given their votes in secret ballots, and that report is also being submitted to the Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge. However, if we talk about DK Shivkumar's cadre, then they are not really accepting the fact of the power sharing, and for that matter, they have already made it very clear before the Congress High Command that either you should give DK Shivkumar the key position, that is the Chief Ministerial position, otherwise DK Shivkumar will be just an ordinary MLA in the state of Karnataka. So that clear message is being given to Congress High Command, and that is the reason why they are making attempts to resolve this entire crisis, because they don't want to repeat whatever has happened in the state of Rajasthan.
We'll check back with Niyamika viewers in just a few moments. We will check back in about another 10-12 minutes to find out what's the latest. Are we going to see any decision being taken? Let me tell you, viewers, there are a large number of Lutyens channels who will never tell you this. This is an absolute slap across the face of the people of Karnataka. This election was fought on the corruption plank. If corruption is the mainstay, if Congress has won because of corruption, what is an individual like DK Shivkumar even doing? Meeting everybody and their uncle in Delhi. Why should this be happening? Why should the Congress be courting him? Why are they promising him things? I cannot understand. It makes a mockery of the mandate and the public trust. I don't know with what face the Congress party can go back to those same people who elected it to say, oh no, you know, we forgot about it. A man who's accused of 9 serious cases of corruption is in the running to be chief minister or get a cabinet berth. I just don't understand how this works, viewers. But perhaps in a party where the former president is out on bail, maybe corruption is just a non-issue. Maybe it's just one of those things that you say at the stump, you know, when you're campaigning. But let's just open this up. Let me bring in Tehseen Poonawalla and the others who speak very passionately about the Congress culture in professionally run parties. Mr. Tehseen Poonawalla, when democracy is respected, the CLP decides. You have criticized the BJP for being one of those remote-controlled central parties, right, that inject people, parachute, paradrop. Why are you doing this in Karnataka? What is the CLP said? Can you tell me?
Not doing it.
Can you tell me where is what the CLP has said? Is it in public, sir?
It will be in public, unlike the BJP.
What do you mean will be in public? Why are then the results not been made public in Bengaluru yesterday?
The results, MLAs and the High Command, which includes Sonia ji, Rahul ji and Kharge ji, will decide in consultation.
Are they members of the Legislative Assembly of Karnataka?
This is
Sonia ji, Kharge ji and Rahul ji members? I thought Rahul ji is suspended from the Parliament.
He is the tallest leader in the Congress. Now I can tell you, Mr. Shivshankar, sir, please, and I'm answering it. But if you keep interrupting me, I can't answer it. I am answering it, you're not allowing me to answer. So here, sir, this is the Congress model. Whether you like it or you don't like it, I don't care. So hear me out, sir. The Congress model is the MLAs will choose and the High Command in tandem will take a decision, unlike the BJP model with 2 men, not 2.5 men, because Nadda ji has no say, only Amit Shah ji and Modi ji have a say. Here it will be a joint decision. MLAs and Rahul ji, Sonia ji, Kharge ji. Point number 1. Point number 2, sir.
Decide, not the legislative party.
Legislators in tandem, sir.
No, hang on, one second.
Very clear on it, sir.
I want to ask you, is it not true? I mean, just look at what happened. Now, maybe, viewers, the Congress has forgotten all the promises it made. It made 5, by the way.
Yeah.
There was also a 6th that we are going to follow. And you know who said this? The constitution of our party. And you know who said this, viewers? You won't believe who said this. I will read it out to you. Sure. This is what Mr. Kharge, the president of the party, said.
Yes.
Our observers have gone to Bengaluru.
Yes.
They will reach there in the evening.
Yes.
After that, there will be a CLP, a Congress Legislative Party meeting.
Yes.
Following which, whatever opinion is there, it will be communicated.
Yes.
And the decision will be made.
Of course it will be made. By tomorrow morning, sir.
No.
Now, sir.
When did the CLP meet?
Yesterday.
It met day before.
The day before yesterday.
Right?
3 days.
So, what has the CLP... Excuse me, sir. Let me finish my question.
Sure.
You're jumping down my throat.
Absolutely
Please don't do that.
Absolutely. You're right on that.
Tehseen ji.
You're right.
You are an upright soldier.
Yes.
Committed loyalist of Indian democracy.
True.
Right?
True.
You respect institutions, institutionality.
Yes.
You have a problem with the BJP because you say they don't respect it.
Absolutely.
Right? So I'm asking you, the Congress party has sworn to us that it is going to change the face of Karnataka by introducing a new politics and by following each principle of constitutionalism.
Yes.
It said that.
Absolutely.
So why hasn't the CLP's result been made public till now?
Array, sir, it's been 2 days. Third day, the announcement will be made. It's faster than when Adityanath ji became Chief Minister. It's faster than when
Forget about the BJP. You already said you don't like the BJP.
Of course, two people take a decision.
Yeah, so I'm asking
it'll be faster than that.
I'm asking you. Here, three people take a decision.
No. And the MLAs, you are conveniently in tandem with the MLAs. No,
okay,
sir.
The Gandhi Vadra.
No, sir.
Okay.
Let me repeat it, sir.
So I'm asking you,
sir.
Who represents today the will of the people?
The MLAs.
Don't the elected MLAs do?
Yes.
So why aren't we hearing the result given by the elected MLAs? It's very simple.
Again answering that question, sir.
Anji.
For the upting time, we have to say other things.
Right.
The MLAs will be reflected in the announcement tomorrow that Kharge ji will make. Point number one. Now point number two, sir. So the will of the MLAs, which is the will of the people of Karnataka, will be respected.
Unlike Himanta Biswa Sharma.
Sir,
Let me bring in the other
side. So I need 10 seconds more because I kept repeating the same thing. So I need 10 seconds more. Sir, I remember the Honorable Chief Minister of Gujarat was watching Times Now when he realized he was sacked with his entire cabinet. He was watching Times Now. He called up your bureau in Gujarat. Have I really been sacked? Congress does not work like that. And sir, you used the word, is it a slap on the face of the people of Karnataka that if DK Shivakumar is in the running because of alleged corruption scandals? I'm quoting you, sir, verbatim. Was it a slap on the face of the great people of Uttar Pradesh when Adityanath ji was made Chief Minister, who had the most heinous crimes on it when Uttar Pradesh was won on the point of no more crime? Was it a slap? So please, sir, these are alleged crimes. Unlike Adityanath ji, who withdrew crimes on himself, the Congress and DK Shivakumar will not withdraw crimes on themselves.
This is really bizarre. Alleged crimes.
And Adityanath ji was also
the other chap that you have named also had alleged crimes.
And he withdrew it on himself.
No, 1 second. But he should be disqualified.
I didn't say that.
No, 1 second.
I'm saying that's Chanakya Niti. And Congress is bad.
Okay,
right.
So what the BJP does wrong, two wrongs make a right.
No, BJP, two men take the decision. Congress MLAs take the decision.
That is what you're saying.
No, sir.
The nub of what you are saying is very simple, and I want to bring in Mohandas Pai. Mohandas Pai, I'm confused. Should I be confused? I thought this was very straightforward. The will of the people here is being filtered by the Parivar. So the Parivar will say, actually, these people don't quite know. I know better for my party, like they did in Punjab, like they did in Rajasthan, like they did in Chhattisgarh, like they have done in Assam, like they have done, viewers, in Madhya Pradesh. Look what that got them. This was supposed to be a entirely different exercise. You have a president who is no longer from the Parivar, who said, I have to go and speak to the High Command. But he is the High Command.
He is?
And who is he speaking to?
Sonia ji, Rahul ji.
Oh,
what is wrong?
Sonia ji.
What
is Rahul ji?
Rahul ji are the tallest leaders in the Congress. You can have a problem with it. But they are.
So viewers, they are so tall. Okay.
No problem.
Okay. And so one minute. Now let me bring in Mr. Pai.
Joint decisions.
Let me bring in.
Ask him.
Let me bring in Mr. Pai. They are so tall. They are so tall that the long and lengthy shadow they cast, viewers, is cast over the will of the people. This is what I am trying to tell you, viewers. I don't hold a brief for the BJP. I'll ask them all those questions which will today worry them. Okay, will make them uncomfortable. But Mr. Pai, you are a man who voted, part of the voting public in Karnataka. You voted for change. I don't know. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't, maybe somebody in your family did. But I'm asking you, sir, Mr. Pai, will you believe the Congress after this? They said, we are going to vote out, or the people should vote out, because the corrupt Sarkar is a commission Sarkara, 40% commission Sarkara. One of the people now that they are hung up over is Mr. DK Shivakumar, who has a whole lengthy list of corruption cases against him. There are about 19 or 20 cases, out of which 9 are corruption cases. The others are, maybe you can say, political cases. But the fact is, sir, he's in the running. And the CLP's decision, we don't know, because that will be filtered by the Parivar. What do you make of this, Mr. Mohandas Pai?
Rahul, the more they claim things are different, the more it will be the same. We in Karnataka know the Congress very well. We also know that despite whatever they say, there are two people in power who sit in Delhi and decide for them. Everybody is happy with those two people deciding. That is the source of all power in the party. It is not the MLAs, it is not anybody. Now in Karnataka, it is true in the election, the Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar worked very hard to get the party to power. DK has financed the entire campaign. He has made very strategic investments to bring down the opposition. He has thought it through. He has spent a lot of money. He has made a lot of investment. And Siddaramaiah too has made sure that he's worked very hard for the last 3 or 4 years. He is the tallest leader. So there are two claimants. One of them will get it, other will not get it. They have to decide. And who will decide? The family will decide. Everybody knows that. Rahul, don't presume there is any morality in politics in any political party.
No. We must presume, because that is the campaign plank on which the Congress contested the election. They said that they have the only party with moral backbone.
It is. Basin is right.
Well, sir, then let me tell you, their morality extends only.
Basin is right.
Okay, so there.
Basin is like that only. Basin is right.
So he's being honest to me. How shocking. Dr. Raman, Dr. Sumansi Raman, let me remind you of a few facts.
Yeah.
Dr. Raman, this is Rahul Gandhi while campaigning in Chhattisgarh in 2018.
Sure.
BJP's remote is in the hands of the RSS. In fact, Chhattisgarh is being run from Nagpur. What Rahul Gandhi said while campaigning in Goa, he said, we will not give you a dictator. The country is governed by only one person. Goa is currently being run through remote control. Whatever Modi wants happens in Goa. Now, viewers, what did Rahul Gandhi say while Bharat Jodo Yatra was passing through Punjab? Bhagwat Maan was with us in the Lok Sabha. He's not like Arvind Kejriwal. I like Bhagwat Maan and I want to tell him that Punjab should be run from Punjab. Punjabis are unique. You have your own language, a rich history and gurus who have shown. I also bow my head before them and have learnt a lot. What Rahul Gandhi said campaigning in Gujarat. These days the Gujarat government is remote controlled from Delhi. Now, sir, you can say to me, Dr. Raman, that the Congress is no different from the BJP. Why are you getting so strung up? But I thought that was the whole point. We have change because someone wants to affect change. So, Mr. Raman, how can Rahul Gandhi say that we don't do things like this when by Tehseen Poonawala, who is an insider, his own admission, the CLP's decision is going to be screened by Rahul Gandhi? This is absurd contradiction. Dr. Raman.
No, 1 second.
Okay, 2 seconds.
Rahul.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please, uninterrupted 30 seconds.
Please.
First of all, everyone knows that the reason for the delay is that the Gandhi family, who are particularly fond of DK Shivakumar, want to mollify him and get him on board in the fullest possible manner before announcing the decision of the MLAs. So that is the reason for the extra delay. You will recall when Mr. DK Shivakumar was in jail, Mrs. Sonia Gandhi visited him in jail. How many people has Mrs. Sonia Gandhi visited in jail? And Mr. Shivakumar has pointed that out multiple times. The Gandhi family are extremely fond of DK Shivakumar because he's been their #1 troubleshooter, not just in Karnataka, but when they've had to, you remember Mr. Ahmed Patel's election to the Rajya Sabha, you will recall that the number of times DK Shivakumar has stepped in Maharashtra and so on. So they do not want him to be upset. They do not want him. And you will recall yesterday, Priyanka Gandhi had actually called him on the telephone to request him to come to Delhi.
Lovely.
Now, if you are saying that this is, the diktat of a high command, one other point, Rahul.
Please.
You spoke about the corruption cases against DK Shivakumar. DK Shivakumar, a man with 9 or 19, as you say, corruption cases against him.
9
goes
or 10.
to the voter and says, 1 minute, 9, okay, 9 or 10 corruption cases against him. Goes to the people of Karnataka and says the BJP government is a 40% Sarkara, they are horrendously corrupt, throw them out. He wins by 1.2 lakh votes, the largest margin in the state, and his party sweeps the polls, which really is an extraordinarily bad reflection of the government that was there earlier. Okay. If a man with 9 corruption cases can win on an anti-corruption plank, what does it tell you about the previous BJP government?
Okay, so let me ask you, Dr. Raman, simple question. Do you know what Rahul Gandhi says about the Prime Minister these days? He says that there is a very, very nice...
You can enlighten.
There is a very, very nice cozy equation between one Mr. Adani and one Mr. Modi. He says this, right? Yet the people, and he's been saying this before even the 2019 elections, as you know. There, in fact, he had even adjuncted Mr. Ambani.
Yeah.
Yet the people of this country voted Mr. Modi back with an overwhelming majority. So if in the court of public opinion we are going to try everybody, then why do we even agitate about the court? Shut them down. Shut down democracy, shut down the justice system. Let's just all go face an election.
Nobody is talking about shutting the court.
Well, sir, I'm not understanding. So, Dr. Raman, I want to ask you a question.
I pointed out.
Okay, so let me ask you.
I'm not saying
fondness is one thing.
Him. You are already, all the cases are proceeding.
So, Dr. Raman, a simple question. Would it not be, if
nobody is withdrawing, like
hypothetically,
Yogi withdrew all the cases against him, or many cases against him.
Okay, Dr. Raman, hypothetically speaking, if tomorrow Mr. DK Shivakumar would become Chief Minister of Karnataka, would Dr. Raman be a little upset saying that a person who is mired in corruption charges is today the Chief Minister of a state where the Congress party won an election on the plank of corruption? It's a very simple, honest question to you, sir.
Rahul.
If he is convicted, yes. If he is convicted, yes. Until there is a conviction, there is no legal bar on him becoming the Chief Minister, though for all
of course there is no legal bar, but there is something called morality in politics, sir. Have you forgotten? You yourself who claim that you have the strongest moral backbone. Now you tell me.
Have you morality? Oh my God.
Okay, so morality is over.
Do you know what Yogi ji was?
So viewers, remember this.
Are you even? Is it
remember this. Remember this. The Congress party that came to you in Karnataka and promised change has forgotten all about it. Even Dr. Raman doesn't care two figs about it because he says there is no morality. So either the people of Karnataka have been befooled
Rahul, can I say something, please?
By silver-tongued campaigners.
Did Mr. Shivakumar go and say, I am not
I'm only saying, sir, look, I'm only, Dr. Raman, we have forgotten. It's okay. If you think it's okay for political parties to go out there and befool the public, it's fine. I mean, I will not. Okay, it's fine. 1 minute. I'm not talking to you.
I know, sir,
I'm talking to Dr.
Sir, how?
It's fine, sir. It's quite clear. It's quite clear that today maybe
I can give you.
It's quite clear. It's quite clear, viewers, that today short-term interest is all that matters. And fine.
Yes.
We are okay. Then don't go around there and saying that, oh, some party is 40% commission, Sarkara and this, that. Then don't say all these things. Anyhow, let me just bring in the BJP. Let me bring in JVC Sriram first. Because the BJP has the least to say here tonight. But let me bring in JVC Sriram. JVC Sriram, what do you make of this? Who is being, is today, there are two dangers. Number one, the mandate is being undermined. The people's trust is being betrayed, number one. Number two, correct me if I'm wrong. Number two, most importantly, a mandate is being secured by the Congress, but will stability suffer a setback in the long run by having this centrally anointed, selected Chief Minister? Simple question.
Definitely. Certainly yes. Absolutely yes. Let's understand why the Super High Command is literally in fear. Because let me make one big statement here. The people who had quit Congress as part of Operation Lotus, including men like Sudhakar and MTB Nagaraj, everybody knows that they were close confidants of Siddaramaiah. And it was DK Shivakumar who propped up the government of H.D. Kumaraswamy, even before the mandate was completely sealed in 2018. Now, if Siddaramaiah is denied the chief ministership, then he can engineer defections. He can create a lot of problems. The government will be absolutely unstable. On the contrary, if DK Shivakumar is made the chief, is denied the chief ministership chair, then the man who funded the Congress, the man who is supposed to fund the Congress in 2024, is going to be deprived, and as a result of which he has, as Mr. Mohandas Pai rightly mentioned, he has made huge investments. It is not small investment.
Okay.
And for all the statements which you made, Rahul, that DK Shivakumar is corrupt, yes, he has got 9 cases against
allegedly.
him.
Allegedly. I never said that he's been convicted. Mr. Sridhar, allegedly. Please use the word allegedly.
No,
you see, people get very touchy.
Allegedly, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Let's be.
I agree with you.
Let's be accurate.
No, allegedly.
Yeah.
No. Same way as the Congress party made an allegation of 40% corruption. Surveys during the Siddaramaiah's government showed that Karnataka government at that point of time had a score of 77 out of 100, highest corruption in the country. These were published in newspapers and I have evidence for that. Again, these are only allegations. So, when Congress party makes those kind of 40% allegation, it is like a pot calling the kettle black.
Okay.
I am not saying that BJP
well,
is
viewers, look, you've just heard Tehseen Poonawalla
also countered that 40% commission.
Okay, I just want to bring in Dr. Guru Prakash also, Abdul Khan also. 1 minute. Razak Saab, please, 1 second.
It's not about election.
Don't get all impatient.
It is not about elections.
Just 1 minute. Let me just bring in, let me just point out, viewers, there are now 3 contradictions. Number 1, it's okay because morality is out of the window, so it's okay to fight an election on anti-corruption. But then soon after, when you win that mandate, it's okay to consider for chief ministership or for cabinet berths individuals who are mired in corruption charges. That's the new normal. Fine, viewers. Okay. Number 2, the CLP, that is the closest expression of public sentiment, you say must choose the chief minister. And when they do, you hide the result. You don't release it in public. You take it to some boss who, viewers, has been expelled from parliament also. And you say, now you decide. You have the final remote. Viewers, third contradiction. You elect a president so that all these decisions don't have to be taken by the parivar. So that there is real working democracy in the party. But viewers, that poor gentleman, that poor president, Mr. Kharge, doesn't have the independence to take his own call, put out, viewers, the result and say, call has been taken, matter over. Yet the poor man says, I am going to the high command. Why is there a president then? If you have a high command higher than the president of the party. This is a joke, viewers. It's a farce on democracy. I want to quickly go across to the BJP. Dr. Guru Prakash, today, standards have fallen so much because the BJP is said to have contributed to them. Had you not set this example, says Tehseen Poonawalla, we wouldn't be doing all this. Dr. Prakash.
Rahul, a very warm good evening to you and
all.
A very warm good evening to you and my fellow panelists. We have to understand a couple of things first. I was listening to Mr. Raman, who said that winning election should be a dimension. If winning election should be a dimension of judgment of morality, then Shahabuddin from Bihar also won elections. Atiq Ahmed won elections. Mukhtar Ansari won election.
So Prakash, it's not as if you have not given tickets to people mired in corruption. So let's not, get off your, hang on, get off your moral high horse, answer my question. You have dropped standards so much. No, 1 second. You have dropped standards so much that today the Congress party feels that it can actually do an about face within 72 hours after winning an election on a corruption plank and caught Mr. DK Shivakumar, who has been branded, not by Rahul Shivshankar, by the Enforcement Directorate, by the CBI, by other agencies, including the Lokayukta in Karnataka, as being corrupt.
Not by a court.
Now, yeah, that's fine, Dr. Raman. That's
Rahulji,
fine. I'm saying
Rahulji,
so.
If you allow me.
Yeah,
Rahulji,
please answer the question. BJP needs to answer the question.
Various politicians facing charges.
Rahulji, if you allow me.
Yeah, please. Dr. Guru Prakash Paswan respond.
We are here to answer your questions, Rahulji.
Yes.
Rahulji, we are here to answer your questions, and I have been silently waiting for the last 35 minutes to do so only. I sincerely request you to give me some time to respond to those queries of yours. We have to understand that it is a similar textbook case, a textbook modus operandi of the Congress party. In Rajasthan, senior leader of the Congress party, Sachin Pilot, is up against the government, doing a yatra against its own government. A senior Congress minister in Rajasthan, Mr. Rajendra Godha, has made an allegation that the senior leadership of the Congress party for bribery of 20 crore to BJP MLAs. Similar story in Chhattisgarh, Mr. T.S. Singh Dev and Mr. Bhupesh Singh Baghel. You are in politics for what? Politics is meant for service. Politics is meant for nation building. Politics is not just an exclusive pursuit of power. We have our government in Maharashtra, Rahulji, and we have graciously accepted the position of Deputy Chief Minister as well. Rarely it has happened in the history of politics of our country that a man who has been the Chief Minister has also accepted the position of Deputy Chief Minister. That is why if you
throw out the government, zabardasti bitha hua government and then be gracious. Aisa gracious Bhagwan mujhe bhi bana dijiye.
Sir, after what the Supreme Court has said, that does take the cake. Anyhow, one second. Dr. Prakash, I only asked you a simple question.
Rahulji, I did not speak when anyone else was speaking.
I know, but I asked you a simple question. You're not giving me a simple answer. You're taking me all around.
I was patiently listening to all the other speakers and you are allowing everyone to interfere.
But that doesn't mean, sir, that you also sort of take your sweet time to get to the point. Get to the point. I've asked you a simple question. The accusation is you've dropped standards so much that today the Congress feels that it doesn't have to have any standards.
We have dropped standard. This is the allegation of Congress party. The brazen use of the word high command. I have a very fundamental problem with the word of high command. Okay. I sincerely, and my friend Tehseen, the day Tehseen becomes a member of that high command, I would welcome the Congress party as well. Can you define what is this high command culture? The president of the Congress party, and you have insulted a man from Dalit community. He has been your president of the Congress party and you have reduced him only as a postman. He is coming in front of the camera. He is saying, no, the high command will say, high command तय करेगा. तो भाई president की भूमिका क्या है?
What is the role of president? Your response is in the past. Hang on, let me bring in Mr. Khan. Okay, Dr. Guru Prakash Paswan.
Similar fate.
Okay, fine. Let's extend that logic. Let me bring in Abdul Razak Khan. Abdul Razak Khan, there are two things here. An answer. Be clear. You were a JDS supporter till yesterday. Today, if you're a Congress supporter, that's also fine. Doesn't matter. There's no morality in politics, as we've already been helpfully told by Tehseen Poonawala and Dr. Raman. So, let me ask you a question, which may sound odd to you. And I'm asking you this question. Forget about morality. Let's talk about procedure. In a democracy, sir, the public votes and elects. Right? Yes, no? Yes? Okay. They have elected a bunch of MLAs.
Yes.
The CLP is supposed to now decide.
Yes.
Because the CLP is the expression of the will of the people. Who should be amongst them? The Chief Minister. There, I think, about 135 MLAs, right? 135 MLAs. All they have to do, viewers, is to sit in a room, which they have already done, and pick one amongst them to be Chief Minister. That's all that needs to be done. That happened, viewers, 48 hours back. So, Mr. Razak, why don't we have a Chief Minister?
The decision will be taken very soon, as I am to understand. I happened to have a word with Mr. B.J. Jamir Ahmad Khan, who is there along with Mr. Siddaramaiah ji in Delhi.
It has been taken 48 hours back.
Let me just come. Please, Rahul ji, uninterrupted. Just give me just about 10-20 seconds. Let me put across. This is not like betraying the people of Karnataka. This is not befooling. Let me be upfront and outright in front of you. This is a decision which happens to be taken in the best interest of the welfare of people of Karnataka.
Right.
Also to let you know, we are going to be facing a very serious election in just 1 year's time. And we want both the leaders to be happy and the people of Karnataka to be happy. There is absolutely no wrong. This has happened in BJP in Maharashtra. This has happened with BJP in Uttar Pradesh, in Assam. I can give you an endless list where, the cabinet itself was not complete. Even till the last day of election, Mr. Bommai went 20 times to Delhi only to complete his cabinet, but he was turned down. That is the high command which exists in each and every party. Why was the cabinet incomplete with BJP? Come on, there is something like this. It is a system. The CLP meeting might have decided, but for them to take the decision, they might take a little time. There is absolutely no harm. There is absolutely no harm in taking a decision a little late. We have waited 10 days in Assam. We have waited 15 days in Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh.
Fair enough. And you had a problem with that. I just want to put it on record. The Congress party had a problem with that, and they said that this was a mockery of the mandate. Today, they are now impleading themselves and saying that we are going to be judged by the same standards as the BJP. Now, viewers, you make up your mind. Mr. Razak said, in all earnestness, that any decision that will be taken in the best interest in the people of Karnataka. Let me sum this up, viewers. Number one, if you ignore the CLP, that is not in the interest of the public of Karnataka, viewers. That is only in the interest of one family. Number two, if a person accused of corruption, not convicted, accused of corruption, ends up in the cabinet or in the chief minister's post, that's a mockery, viewers, of the promise that you have made to the people of Karnataka. It is not in the interests of the people of Karnataka.
Are you referring to Narayan?
I just want to leave it at that. Yes, I'm referring to every person that you think is in the BJP and is occupying a particular position. I'm also referring to every person who might be considered good enough for the job in Karnataka as Chief Minister. And I don't have double standards as you, Dr. Raman. I don't forget my moral backbone when it's inconvenient to me. I have a moral backbone, I can feel it, and it does prick me from time to time. It may not you, but that's okay. I understand. Now we can discuss, viewers, at length about why the Congress party doesn't feel obliged to look at itself in the mirror and hold itself to the standards it promised the people of Karnataka to hold itself to. We can blame the BJP for that. But you know what, viewers? You can fool some of the people all the time, but not all the people all the time. This beginning is fraught with consequences. And there is a 2024 election yet to come. Think about it. I need to move on, viewers.